Welcome back to Numbers on the Board.
Numbers on the board, yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, today is the NOTB and Friends NFL Fantasy Draft Day,
Let's
man.
get it, baby.
I cannot be more excited. For the first time in our friend group history, there's money on the line.
We've agreed. It's what is it?
$1,000.
7 years
Yeah.
of us doing fantasy.
It's 12
draft?
people.
12
Not
people.
$1,000. It's
1,200. No, I meant $1,000 paying each.
But
But now they know we broke. It's only $100. It's only
Real.
$100.
Super broke. That's why I need them to like and subscribe. Hit the share button.
No, it should be fun, man. I would hope that everybody been taking it real serious now that it is real money on the line. Because our friend group got a tendency of playing for 3 weeks, somebody get injured, and never setting their lineup again. Never thinking about trades, never hitting a waiver
We
wire.
walked in like, oh man, I'm excited for this draft. Darrick said, I'm excited about the simulator.
He ready to play golf.
Know where your head at.
Are you going to play golf with us
depends what time.
after the draft?
After the draft, might be people over there still, so I'm not sure. Because Elena having people over too.
Oh, okay.
You haven't not like
It's a party. You having a party.
Oh,
Is it going to
he-
distract us from our drafting is the
he
question.
got like two, 3 friends, bro.
Okay.
And I think they go into the pool.
Oh, okay,
So I'll
word.
probably end up.
Let them know I'm not single.
I'm pulling the Kyron.
I asked
That's how
her-
focused I am
I
on the
know how
draft.
I
I'm
be
pulling the
when
Kyron.
I know how I be when I walk in.
I asked her, I was
Everybody-
like, are any of your friends single? She's like, I don't got no single friends. I was like, basically saying,
I walk in, everybody be like,
except for a couple.
Except for Kyron.
'Cause
And I
I-
guess Terrence.
that's also a thing. If they were single, I was gonna put some bugs in their ears. They like, you see homie over there, Kyra, he's single, he single, shorty. Get on my man. Get on my man. He cool. You ain't gotta worry about him cheating. He gonna be playing the game. He
Always
be
going
at
to know where
work.
he at. Is work on the
Some
game.
women hate the idea of playing video game.
Yeah. Well,
Some women hate everything. They
Yeah.
don't. There's nothing that they like.
That's true. I learned that from watching that show, Pop the Balloon and Find Love.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
watch
never
it too?
watched it. No, I don't watch it. But those a lot of the times those don't even be women. Those be girls. They be so young that they don't know anything.
True, but
But I've seen clips of it.
Yeah, some days though it do be like it's like a group of like 30 to 5, 35, 28. Like it's always like older, more mature women.
Oh,
too.
so you judge people off of their actual age. I judge them
True.
off their mind.
No, but I feel like also
I don't really think a real woman. No
Yeah.
offense, but I don't think your mother would have went on that show. I don't think my auntie would.
I
go
have
on that
no
show.
idea what y'all talking about.
You never
don't know
seen when
either.
they got the girls lined up and they pop the balloon or the dude pop the balloon. That
oh.
childish ass shit. I'm not really valuing.
Yeah, no,
anything.
I swipe right through those.
I'm not valuing much that comes from that.
I started watching on
So
YouTube. and
so
it's a
break
good
it down
show.
because I've literally never watched outside of a clip.
It's pretty much like this lady Arlette, black woman. She pretty much started the show where she's trying to help black people find love.
Oh, so this is a different show because the show that I seen was literally young people running it. So it's the same idea, same concept, but this might be something
If
way
it's
different.
on YouTube, YouTube's a copycat thing. It's probably 1,000 channels just running the same
but I think
idea.
Arlette like started it, and everyone else copied her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she has the more like mature version.
Oh, okay,
of it,
okay,
to where like
okay.
it's actually like black people. At least for now, it's been all black people from all over the country. Sometimes people from Chicago, Detroit, LA, and they all come. And usually, either it's a lot of women or a lot of men, and either the opposite sex is now coming in.
Is it line? So if it's a line of women, is it a line of men, or is it
No.
like or is it one bachelor?
It's one.
Okay.
There's one man. If there's a line of women, one man's now going to come in, explain himself, say what he likes to do, whatever. And then Arlette's going to be like, okay, now that we know about you, without asking any questions to these ladies, now pop, she might say 2 or 3 balloons, on based off physical preference right now.
And the girls will start popping it.
No,
That
the
sounds
man
so
will now
awful.
go pop 3
Oh,
balloons.
he pop who
Yeah.
he think is pop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just maybe sometimes, and then sometimes they don't think they pop, but it's just like I gotta pick somebody. Like that's pretty much what it is. And
Oh,
then,
true. It could be
Baddies.
35.
It could
Yeah,
be-
but you got to pick 3.
Yeah, you gotta pop 3 of them.
So listen, baby, she's a 10, 10, 10, 10. You
You
a
a
9.
nine.
So pop goes the weasel.
sometimes the girls will now pop the balloons as soon as the man walk in the room.
That's those are the clips that I see where it's like before he can even say anything about himself,
Yeah.
you hear him pop, 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 pop.
That's crazy.
And it's like, I'm worth $5.5 million. Oh, how do I unpump it? I can't blow my air back in. But yeah, I haven't seen that one. But the ones that I've seen have been very immature.
Yeah, no,
and
I've
something
seen
that I
the
don't think
clips of the immature
real
ones that,
high
like-
level women would participate in.
Yeah, the immature ones I've never.
It'd be like
participated.
Charleston White
Yeah.
in a line of 37 girls and just silliness.
Yeah,
There's nothing
no.
to take serious. So that's
The
why
real show
Those
is
are the ones
actually
you
a lot
see on
more.
like Twitter, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, okay. That's the ones I see. I
The
haven't
real
seen
one's a
one you talking
whole
about.
lot
Now
better,
the
a lot
real,
more organized.
you
a lot
making me
more-
want to watch because if it's real people
Yeah,
with like, and when I say real, I mean like a mature
yeah.
thought processing, knowing what they want, then it's different. But when you got people on there, I done seen all type of wild stuff on the young immature ones. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't watch this. So
I definitely. What is it?
agree, disagree.
No, I definitely like recommend y'all to watch the real one.
Okay. Yeah, we can watch it.
I'm,
at
just
night.
not, I'm not a
like-
reality TV guy at all.
You not? I love.
Or not like love. I can watch like a game show,
Oh,
but
really?
not like a
Love
looking
Island.
for love. Yeah, I can't do
That's
What was
what
the
my
show you
girl.
was
I just
watching?
can't get in that either.
What was the show we was watching? Wasn't it on
that.
Netflix?
Love is blind.
Love is Blind. Love is Blind is a great show.
Love is Blind is good.
It's a good show.
And the funny thing is, Love is Blind is so good because I love reality TV, but not Love is Blind.
Yeah.
I like that was like high school, like X on the Beach type stuff I used to watch. But then it got to like my 20s when I was kind of veered off of that. And I went to work at Stadium, and everybody in the office was talking about Love is Blind. I'm like, let me try it. And it was actually good. My reality TV is like,
I used to be big into Survivor. I've watched Survivor the
I've
last
never
couple
watched.
seasons.
I've seen
but
that a
Survivor
little
was
bit with my
thing.
mom. But yeah,
I think
she
I've
like
only
that.
seen bits and pieces of it.
They get real treacherous in there.
Yeah.
You get the little card that don't nobody know about, and
Yeah.
they gotta. Oh man, yeah, that stuff is good. But I like keeping up with the Kardashians.
The reality shows that I watch,
16 young
I don't
and
even think
pregnant.
they count, but Catfish.
Catfish count.
And
Even
But
though
catfish,
it's-
catfish be fake.
It's fake.
Catfish is
it's,
so
it's
fake.
so fake.
It's fake, but it's
It's the
entertainment.
fakest
I
one.
just, yeah, it's no way in
There was an ad-
2024 that you can't like understand that you can't talk to somebody on FaceTime.
On like
or
the
on, like, a-
casting site that a lot
Yeah.
of like working actors use, there was one that was like looking for people for Catfish.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Like literal actors to go into Catfish. It was like at the end of the day, I don't really care because
It's
that's a
entertaining.
background show for me. Like I'll be doing some
literally.
other
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, you're not invested.
Well,
in that.
Catfish is on, unless Cammy's talking.
Now I will say, Catfish specifically, Catfish may be top 5, top 7 ever when you talk about the first time it showed. When
Yes.
that girl thought she was talking to Bow Wow, that was real. I believe that was. But now, like you said, in 2024,
I think
you
it's
meet
gone.
somebody.
Yeah, I remember that one because she believed she was talking about Bow Wow because
Sending the money.
she sent her like, well, it was actually a girl
Yeah, it
that
was
was
a girl.
pretending to be Bow Wow, but she had asked a bunch of her family and friends to give her money, and she got to $10,000 and sent it to that girl so she would believe she was Bow Wow.
That girl she had to kill somebody because of that money. They saw her on the show with that $10,000 and they broke into her apartment and she like protected herself and killed somebody.
Which one? The girl who
The
sent
girl
or
that got the
received?
money.
Oh wow.
my-
I know it's crazy. You also see what happened to Neve?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he
Neve
broke
was in
his
an
neck.
accident. He broke his neck and his back and
was on
everything.
a bike. Got hit
Like
by a car.
recently?
Like the
Yeah.
last couple weeks,
Yeah.
yeah.
Literally,
No bullshit.
I
Like
seen it
me and
this
my
week.
girl watched Catfish. Like they just had a recent episode not too long ago, and I was like, man, when a new episode. I did not know
Yeah.
this man just got into an
He had
accident.
that like big surgery.
He
But that
recovered from
episode
it.
you probably seen was
It was
pre-recorded.
Yeah, like
pre-recorded.
6
Yeah.
months
He
ago, I would
he's
guess.
just took like a
Oh
selfie
yeah, it
in
was
the
definitely
bed.
pre-recorded, but they've been dropping recent, like not I don't even know if it's new season type shit, but like they've had an episode for like the last month or whatever, last month type shit.
Do y'all remember True Life?
I remember seeing it on like the guide, but I don't think I've ever watched it.
Yeah, when we were younger, MTV.
Wasn't it
used
on
to-
MVP? MVP, yeah.
MVP.
MVP.
It was on MTV. It was when we were super young. We
Yeah.
might have been on like Burr Ridge. True Life, and they would follow somebody around like True Life, I'm overweight. True Life, I'm addicted to this. True Life, they had one like
I've
True Life, I'm a
seen
porn star.
the,
My
like,
family don't know.
My life is like, or what is it? My 600-pound life or whatever that. I can't
Oh,
watch
yeah.
that type of stuff.
I hate that type of stuff.
I
That
know.
pimple popper, any
I
type
like
of
the
stuff.
hoarders
the
one.
I've
the
never
pimple
I can't do that
poppers is
either.
I've
No?
seen that. That shit gets
It's
so
too-
nasty.
It gives me like
I like
itchy.
to see it
That's
get-
all one
yeah.
channel. What channel is this?
MTV.
You know what's
No,
another
it's not
good
MTV.
show?
Oh, it's not?
No, Hoarders and My True.
No, Hoarders is a
Oh.
good show.
That
Hoarders
shit
is
get
a good show.
nasty.
It is nasty.
I like to see get it cleaned up.
I like to see that, but
sometimes when
Is that TLC that's all the stuff
Probably,
is on?
yeah.
It is.
That
It
would
might
make
be.
sense to me.
But I like the fact in the Hoarders that you just see like, I know it's kind of mental too, but like the people that be having like you're trying to help them, they don't be going for nothing. It'll be like literally a pile of garbage. They'll be like, no.
Oh, they said it's
That's,
A&E.
that's
Oh,
from
A&E?
2001. I
A&E, okay.
can't throw it away. I just can't. And it's just like, bro, just get your house. They about to take your house. Like, you ain't got no choice.
Don't A&E also have First 48?
Yes,
Yes.
they do.
I used to
It might.
love First
It
48.
used to be crazy to watch First
Bro,
48.
super crazy.
And then you see them in the south side of Chicago, and I'm like,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
I know those streets. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
They always used to give me with the music.
Yeah.
Like, oh man. And it's crazy because the jokes that they be saying on Twitter, it come from that. You see him in there with that Coke Sprite can. I mean, a Pepsi.
Bro, I just seen one. It was this
Hey,
guy.
you going to jail? Mike got that Pepsi.
I just seen it was this one guy. He was getting into the cop car. They would say folks getting in there like it's an Uber. He's like he finna snitch on everybody.
Oh man. It was one more I was finna bring up that I really like. Oh, what's the one? Convention. Y'all ever seen that when y'all was young?
No, I didn't.
No.
Yeah, it's like that's when I first found out how hard alcoholism is. I was a kid and the mom was an alcoholic. They took all of the liquor. Why is she in bed drinking Listerine?
Oh, my God.
That's how bad
crazy.
it was. But intervention, I said convention. Intervention.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
right, right,
yeah.
right.
Intervention.
That-
Those used to be good too.
I like those type of shows.
The
You
one
seen
that
the
I
new
refused to
Spider-Man,
watch.
right?
Hell yeah.
How Wolverine, like he's a drunk, like he always be drinking or whatever, and he couldn't find. He didn't have none, so he started drinking the.
You said new Spider-Man.
I said Spider-Man,
I
Wolverine.
know Wolverine, Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Wolverine, yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
he started drinking
Like
the-
rubbing alcohol.
rubbing alcohol. 'cause they
Yeah,
ain't had
that's
no
why they
alcohol.
drink. That's the alcohol that's in the Listerine.
Yeah.
Unless you get the one like me,
Insanity.
alcohol free. But yeah,
Oh,
we need to create a reality show. You see LeBron, Tatum, Sabonis, and who else?
Anthony Edwards and
Is it Anthony Edwards?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that's us. I think that's Omaha's production.
No, I'm saying, but we need to like them.
I wanted to get into it so bad.
who is the fifth star? There's another one.
It's a bonus. It's Tatum.
LeBron.
Somebody in the
LeBron,
group chat
Anthony
gonna have us, I
Edwards.
know. Jimmy Butler. Boom.
Jimmy
There it is.
Butler,
There it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Brother.
Shout out to the team behind the scenes with the
If-
text messages.
If we did that and it was all each of us, that would be hilarious.
It would be the most boring reality
be
show.
hilarious.
Mike would
KB?
just be at the
You,
crib.
KB?
I would be
Yeah.
at the crib.
No,
KB's
no,
a boring dude.
I'm a
No.
boring ass dude.
I'd be
bro.
on the game.
Right. Really. That's it.
no. It would not be boring because that's how people throw it out. Just be on the game. We'll really get to see what you're doing. Hey, babe, what you doing, babe? When you streaming and you walk away from the game, hey, babe, we get to see all of that. It ain't like streaming when we just see you on the game.
I'm sure.
We get to see you get
I
in
feel
trouble
like
when Andrew say,
100% of dudes do that.
you got 40 minutes on that game.
At least I do. In between games, you be checking on your significant
Of course.
others. I feel like everybody do that.
To make them feel like you there. I wasn't on the game for 4 hours straight. I was checking in on you. What are you talking about?
Me having the headset on, controller still in.
You got, yeah.
Oh, hell no.
But see, you do the same thing as me though, because Elena sometimes play the game. So I take the PlayStation, put it in the front room, and let Dana play it. When she woke up today, she started playing The Sims. So
Oh,
now
really?
she in her own world. So now she over there, and I'm over here.
I've
And-
tried it
Yeah,
for 10 years, P.
I tried it, but then she was
10
mad I
years,
wasn't
bro.
playing Sims with her.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, right?
Yeah.
Because Dana want me to watch her. She said today when I left, like,
She
yeah,
better
when
start
you-
streaming. She won't lie to you.
I be
When
hitting
you
her
get
with that.
down.
Oh yeah, okay, you done moved into a new house.
yeah. She's like, yeah, let's hang out later so you can watch me play. I said,
It's so weird that Sims characters have like their own language.
Hell
they don't
yeah.
even talk English. But they be babbling too. They're like
They
baby.
do it, bro.
the stuff she showed me yesterday was crazy.
The Grim Reaper pop up occasionally. Let's get into some basketball stuff because we
Oh,
got
this a
some
basketball show?
contract extensions and so on and so forth. Steph Curry has agreed on a 1-year, $62.6 million extension that will keep him under contract through 2026, 2027. That was the most amount of money they could give him, as you can imagine. And because he's over 36 or 37, that was the longest deal that they can do. I guess there's a rule that if you're super old, you can't be signing these multi-year extensions. So
Really?
1 year, $62 million.
Oh, an extension, but
The
if he was a
extension.
free agent,
He can
could-
get whatever he wants.
Yeah, okay,
But
that makes
extension
sense.
wise, yeah, it's the only one.
That's weird. The league would put that rule in.
They ruling up.
I guess so.
I'm trying to think about why it would happen that way.
Yeah, because I can't remember an extension recently that was like bad. That
I would.
Well, that's because we haven't got to the extensions.
The only thing I could
Yeah.
think of is like a play. Let's say it's a one-team player. He's 38 years old. but he's the one-team player. He kind of has the leverage to get like a $100 million contract because you don't want to get rid of a fan favorite. But that don't even really make sense too much either.
So wait, what did they say again?
This
He
is
got
the
62 million.
62.6 million, but because he's over 35, 36, whatever the rule is, he only can do a 1-year extension at a time.
Oh, he can't do it. Okay.
Now if he hit free agency, he can sign a 4-year deal if he wanted to.
Yeah.
'Cause it
But
wouldn't be
extension-wise,
technically,
As a franchise, wouldn't you kind of want that too, though?
what do you mean?
I mean, not this is Steph Curry, so it's a little different. But just older players in general, it's like if I'm gonna give you all this money, I'd rather just have it for the 1 year instead of having like a 4-year.
Because if it go wrong,
If it
I'm
go
good.
wrong, then
Yeah.
at least it's only
Yeah.
a 1-year deal.
But even this is like through 2027. How many seasons? That's 2 seasons, right? So okay, it's not that bad. Either way, for the franchise or for the player, because it is just this.
Or maybe he felt like he wants to retire in 2 years.
No,
Mm-mm.
nothing about.
But I'm
his
saying it's
game.
like it's the rule either way.
Yeah, I was gonna say they could just extend him the next year.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Warriors. That's a little bit of a monkey off their back, a little bit, because
He was
things-
dual posting on Instagram with LeBron.
right,
Yeah.
changing profile pics and bio.
He erased the bio.
So
It wasn't no back in my mind that Steph Curry would resign though. Like he's a for lifer for the Warrior, no matter how it kind of looks.
I used to think that too, but I feel him on like the playing. I mean on the competing and winning. It is very appealing to be a one-teamer, but when you've done what he's done for them, if Steph Curry wanted to leave for the last 2 or 3 years of his career to go compete, especially after what he just did on the USA stage, I couldn't really fault him. As long as you're not jumping on some jocks or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You ain't joining the Celtics. You get what I'm saying? Like as long as he ain't doing that.
Would that be equivalent to him playing with LeBron?
No, because the Lakers suck. Well, not suck, but they're not.
They're not no contender.
Yeah, they're not good like that.
And Steph definitely. That would be crazy though, because we already saw them have some sort of chemistry in the Olympics. Putting them on a real court together where they have a full.
Well, I just think that
82.
means that the other way is going to happen.
What do you mean?
LeBron goes
Because
to
you know
war.
you saw that report a few weeks ago where Rich Paul was the one that ended the whole
Because he didn't want LeBron.
LeBron go
yeah.
to the Warriors thing. Maybe it's back on the table eventually.
For LeBron going to the Warriors?
Yeah.
I mean, as a Laker fan, I'd be a little hurt because it's like it wasn't my team that Steph came to, but as a basketball fan, I would still like to see LeBron and Steph Curry on just the same team regardless.
I was
You know,
surprised
especially at
when
the end
that
of their
report came
career.
out.
Mm-hmm.
I just like at this point, LeBron, he went to the Miami Heat. You know what I mean? The Warriors. It ain't like he's going at the peak Warriors.
Yeah.
They would need him. It's the same thing with Curry going to the Lakers. Now, if you just against players teaming up in general, then cool, whatever. But with the league right now, both of them would go and raise the ceilings to each team. It ain't like each team is in the finals.
Exactly.
You know what I
I
mean?
wouldn't get that either.
It's way more respectable. And I'm looking at it from Bron's standpoint because he's already done it. Now, if Rich Paul represented Steph, and it's like, we don't want Steph to ever join nobody. His legacy is flawless. He don't got none of that on his name. Let's just never do it. Then cool. But if you are Rich Kleiman or Rich Paul, who represent KD and Brown, who've already done it, what's it to do it again?
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be it's gonna be way different with the Warriors. The Warriors are gonna be tougher than the Big Three Heat.
A lot of the
Draymond ain't Bosh.
the reports were about the optics of it happening, and I was just thinking to myself, nobody that is neutral / LeBron fan is gonna be like, oh, he played for one more team, so he can't be the GOAT. I feel like if you already hate Bron, nothing can really happen to change that. So him going to another team wouldn't even matter for the conversation. It's nobody that was like, Bron is the GOAT right now, but if he went to the Warriors, he my number 2. Like that, I don't feel like that conversation exists. So no disrespect to the Lakers, but like if it happened, I'd be really excited about
There
it.
is nothing Bron could do that people who don't like him would stop disliking him.
If they didn't start liking him after the Cleveland championship, then there's nothing he can do.
I was legit thinking yesterday that I was thinking about that Miami Heat team with the Heatles and everything. I was like, I never felt the way about another team again like I felt about the Heat team. Like
For
I
real?
never,
Yeah.
I
the
never
Warriors kind of
I didn't feel that same
they
way.
kinda
I think
got
it was
me a
more
little
so
bit.
about the Kevin Durant thing. I was a little mad at that, but I never hated the Warriors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think more so my hate came from the fact that they kept beating the Bulls. That was more so my hate. It really wasn't like I hate the Heat. Because once
No.
LeBron left and he went to the Cavs, it was all love. Like I didn't care.
So you hated Bron.
I hated him beating our team all the time.
he was beating them before he went to the Heat.
I know. And then it just got even worse.
And then he beat him more after the Heat.
Did he? Once he came to the Cavs, I don't think they really met in the playoffs.
Right. No, I'm just saying in general.
Oh.
Well,
No, we did.
Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose game winner. Then LeBron game winner in the next game. We met each other one more time.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was so deflating. Jimmy Butler giving up that 3 in the corner really changed everything.
And the fact that LeBron, like, self-called the play. It was supposed to be
Oh, yes.
JR.
Yeah, it was supposed to be for JR.
With Steph Curry doing that extension, I think we can agree that he's probably a one-teamer. I'm going to name some other dudes that's only play for one team, and y'all tell me if y'all think that they're going to retire part of that team. Ready?
Let's go.
Nikola Jokic.
Yes.
He doesn't seem like he ever want to move, and I just don't see where he would want to play at otherwise.
Other than with Luka, or is it Luka going to him? Because them boys are really tight.
I think it would have to be Luka going to him.
Devin Booker.
I could see him moving.
I could see him moving, but it would probably have to be post KD and Bradley Beal. He probably won't get us the last run, then I could see him leaving.
Giannis.
I could see him staying.
One-teamer.
He be talking sometimes like he not afraid to move.
But he do that to add the pressure to the organization, and they answer every single time.
But no, I think one thing that he might lose is that, like, he always has Thanasis on the roster. I don't know if another team is going to sign Thanasis to make him happy.
What?
The Bucks are going to do it because his homegrown.
You don't think
Darrick,
another
bro.
team
You
would sign
mean to tell
Thanasis
me
for Giannis?
if Giannis Antetokounmpo was a free agent right now, and the New York Knicks, or not even the Knicks, the Brooklyn Nets, the Miami
Nets
Heat,
would.
What team would it? That's a better.
Right, in Miami, he wouldn't.
Yes, they would. Yes, they would.
Jamal Cain, watch out.
Exactly.
Come here.
Jamal Cain, you gon'
No disrespect, Jamal Cain.
we not gonna sign Giannis because we love Jamal Cain.
No. But I just don't think they would care to bring in Thanasis.
If that
Bro,
means
that
they're
doesn't
bringing
matter.
Giannis,
That don't matter.
I guess.
if that
maybe.
means bringing in Giannis, every team in the association, every team
signing him.
overseas, every team would
Yeah.
sign Thanasis.
Not only would
They might even
sign
sign
him,
Costas,
Yes.
Alex. We got all the
Yes.
Antetokounmpos if that means Giannis
If
coming
that's
to
what
our
it
city.
took, yes. And it ain't like you signing Thanasis to a $30 million contract. He's just on the team.
Yeah, now that would be different. They like, yeah, you got to give him 14 million.
Right. Yeah, if they was doing that, then I would agree with you. But if I can get a top 5 player and all I got to do is sign his brother to minimum, oh hell yeah.
And
Is
from
that
everything,
what LeBron doing too? If he say if he gets traded to the Warriors, he say you got to bring my son. You got to bring my son with me.
with that contract, it's I mean,
Yeah, I mean it
I would
ain't
do
really
it.
nothing. I would
With
do
a
that
nice
if I'm
little
the
$7
Warriors.
million
It's just like
right.
shit.
And it's what 2.5 a year or something like that. Oh yeah, bring him in. Yeah, Bronny.
We always wanted Bronny here.
Well,
He was number one on our big board.
Pat Riley do that press conference and hold Thanasis jersey up so quick, smile for that optic. Boy, stop playing with the Heat.
Luka Doncic.
Yeah, but I don't see he was recently linked to the Lakers. It's like the Lakers.
No,
top
the
priority in
Lakers.
future.
The Lakers just want him.
Yeah.
That shit blows my mind. By
Me
the
too.
way,
Yeah.
I'm glad we.
every team should want Luka Doncic.
I'm mad we
Yeah.
bringing it up. The Knicks want him too.
It was just crazy that was a report that came out from Kevin. What was it, Kevin O'Connor?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty
who
sure it was Kevin O'Connor that said, and I was like, come on now.
Oh, duh. Yeah, he's the second best player, maybe best player in the whole world. Who wouldn't want him on the team? Jason Tatum,
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's a self.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Questionable, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if he left.
I feel like if he did leave, it would have to happen like within the next 2 years.
Yeah. This team would have to not do anything.
Yeah. It's really early to say, but what do y'all think about Anthony Edwards in Minnesota?
Right now, he seems like a one-teamer.
It's a little too early.
It's way too early.
Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah. I don't think they do anything to lose him. Like everything they doing to keep him, as long as he's healthy.
Yeah.
Who?
Vic.
Oh yeah.
The last was kind of a group of second-tier stars like De'Aaron Fox.
I actually could see it.
Him staying around
Mm-hmm.
can be the all-time best or
The
most
position
loved
is the
Sacramento
position
King.
is so
Yeah.
deep in the league that I just not too many spots to just be opening up. He's already been there for a long time. It don't feel like it, but he's been there for a very long time, and he's arguably the best king that they've had.
Yeah.
And the success that they've had, you know.
He's been the engine of that.
Yep. So
The other longest tenure guys is Karl Anthony Towns.
No.
I think the only way he leaves is if he's traded.
that's
But-
leaving. That takes you off the list.
It does.
That's pretty much it. All these other dudes, it's too early to say. Like Paolo Banchero, he's going into year 3. Who the hell knows?
He's too good. I'm just joking. Hey, I got a rumor for y'all.
Oh, I'm listening.
The Nets are a potential destination for Jimmy Butler in 2025. The 6-time All-Star is the most accomplished standout on that list not named James, and he likes Brooklyn, according to sources.
What the hell would Brooklyn? Why would they do that?
So Brooklyn's idea is that their rebuild is this year, next year. Two max cap spots, just like the same thing with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. So we suck, we get Cooper Flag or Ace Bailey or whoever it may be.
Dylan Harper.
And then we go in and we become buyers, and now we got this young talent, and we can put together like a star
max.
around them. Is the idea. I don't hate the idea of it. I think at that point, Jimmy Butler's what, 37, 36, 37?
Jimmy Butler, at least go for a little bit of a younger star.
That's what I would have want them to do.
Like, even if you get the first year together, usually those don't always work out the way you want it to. So you already going to need another year on top of that, and he's going to be like 38.
Because my understanding, they have their own first-round pick this year and next year. Then after that, they owe a few more picks. So it's not even, there's no real incentive to be bad again after next season anyway. So let's be awful this year. Let's win 10 total games. Hopefully win the lottery, not pull the Detroit Pistons and fall to number 5 every year. And then go get a guy, and then use that guy to help go get a 1A, 1B type of guy. And just be decent again.
I guess.
It sounds like a good plan. It just come down to execution.
Mm-hmm.
And if you said it was, you said LeBron James, and then
He's
it
the
was
top name on there, not named James.
Yeah.
'Cause
right.
they know
If
they're not
LeBron
getting
James and Jimmy Butler, you got to see what's after that. Then if you only got this 2-year window,
Yeah, I wouldn't mind them doing like what Houston did with Fred VanVleet and them,
no,
or like maybe overpay for a one-time All-Star type of guy, and just use that to get back to competency, and then also help develop the young dudes that you just drafted over the last couple seasons. But again, I also don't hate going after a star. Why not? What's the worst thing that can happen?
I think what they're gonna need to do to have a 2-year window rebuild and have it go really well, you have to hit on something that ain't the obvious.
Mm-hmm.
So you like sitting around hoping to get Cooper Flag is just too out of your touch. So you need to try to see what you got with Noah Clowney, Darrick Whitehead, Jalen Wilson. Somebody need to pop off. If it ain't even those direct guys, maybe this next class when you get Cooper Flag, maybe you have another pick in the first round that's later or a second-round pick. Those are the ones.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at the Warriors and it's like, oh, Draymond was a second-round pick. They had got Festus Ezeli. You know what I mean? Like they had got some pieces.
I really think Noah Clowney could be like that partner with Nick Claxton, like in that front court. That's like a defensive type oriented backcourt.
I like
or front court
I
where
like
they're just
Noah
blocking
Clowney.
shots and it's just like hell.
I just don't know how his feet are going to be able to play a 4.
Mm-hmm.
But I like him as a replacement potentially for Nick Claxton. You know what I mean? Or however the chips fall. But I think if he can show you something, you can make Nick Claxton available. You know what I mean? With the rest of Cam Johnson.
I thought he was already available. Before
Exactly.
they
Yeah,
even
you're
got
right.
Noah
No, yeah,
Clowney,
you're right.
so
You're right.
They
So,
trying to trade everybody.
At least Claxton's on a friendly deal. I think he's on.
I was just about to look up.
I think he's on $100 million.
So
4
what, it's
years,
25?
97, yeah, so around 100.
so yeah,
Not
you know
a
what I
bad deal
mean?
at all.
And
Yeah.
or if Claxton is just out of his work, you can also still keep him. But it's just best to have everybody kind of available these days. But I do think, you know, even when we talk about the Raptors, when they won a championship, like the Raptors is how a team like the Nets should try to be piecing it together. You get you a nice guy, but you want to have enough of that talent that you can develop. Because I think the Raptors set themselves up nice by having a Pascal Siakam, the OG Anunobys, but then you also was able to develop the Freds. Well, you developed Pascal too, Norman Powell's. And then once your stars align to go get a star,
Yeah, Kawhi's right there.
you was able to get Kawhi and go somewhere. Now, you might be in a better position because
Did they
Pascal
get Marcus
was
all
20.
that same year? Like
Yeah.
at the trade
Yeah,
deadline
Marcus
too?
All,
That
yeah.
was a huge pickup.
That team
was
was so
gonna say.
They don't
talented,
win it
man.
without him. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that team was so talented. It was just so crazy that Kawhi was on a 1-year deal.
One of my
We didn't just
favorite
get to see it running
my
back.
team cards.
Marcus
Marcus
Gasol
with
on
the
the
Raptors.
Raptors was crazy.
He used to be able to block, rebound, shoot threes, screen, pass.
That's
Marc
a team I
Gasol.
got to add to my list of like to rewatch this offseason.
Mhm.
I was watching 14-15 Atlanta Hawks yesterday.
Oh, that's funny because I was watching not 14-15. This is the Hawks against the Heat before Brian and Bosh. So this is Mario Chalmers, Dwayne Wade, Joel Anthony at center.
Mm-hmm.
And and I think they went 7 games. This Hawks team was Mike Bibby, Joe Johnson, Josh Smith, Marvin Williams, and Horford.
They had Jamal in there yet? Or we went there yet?
Jamal Crawford?
Yeah.
He might have
Was
just
he?
left.
Okay.
He might have just left.
They 14-15 Hawks. Took it for granted, man. That was not a team that nobody took seriously.
Yeah.
For good reason. They didn't have a star. But like the actual basketball that they were playing was very smooth.
Very
it was
smooth.
very it was
Yeah.
like
Coach Bud.
basketball, bro.
Yeah, they moved the ball a lot.
Yes, they
That was
did.
one thing that really stood out, is that they never let the ball stick.
And I saw a TikTok a little while ago that somebody, I wish I remember the dude's name. He was like saying these are some special talents across basketball. Have y'all seen that? Like small special talents as
I've
far
seen
as
that.
like Darius Garland, one-footed pump fake.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I seen
like
this.
those
I seen
type of
that.
things.
Yeah.
Andre Iguodala swipe down at the ball,
I
stuff like
seen
that.
it was obviously like LeBron chase down. They said
Best random talents like Kevin Love outlet passes?
Yes. stuff
Yeah,
like that.
exactly like that.
One, like obviously we know he's one of the greatest shooters of all time, but specifically Kyle Korver fast break jump shooting is insane. Like obviously he's one of the greatest shooters, top 5 to 10. I don't know where he ranks, but specifically on a break where he's a trail man or flaring out to the corner, unfucking stoppable.
I feel like that's one of the, if you can get your momentum and rhythm, most of the time that's like, you're not getting his guard as tightly as you probably would just to sit in the half court. And for a shooter like him, you got to get as many easy ones as you can. So you got to find a way.
And that trail of 3, you're typically, like you said, you're not picked up.
Yeah.
So like you get to really like step, you literally like coming in, you stepping into your shot. It's all just one motion.
How many of those, and like I said, I didn't watch the video, how many of those where it's like he was behind the point guard and they did like the little between the legs where they passed it behind to him and he caught it?
Probably
I
none
watched
of them.
3 games.
You never
Was he playing with Jeff Teague?
Yeah, Jeff Teague.
No,
But you
he's
know
not
what?
doing that shit.
Jeff Teague got so much rim pressure
Yeah.
that
Oh,
it
yeah.
opened it up for Kyle Korver. So Kyle Korver had a perfect job.
To me, that was Jeff Teague's best straight. He's penetrated since Wake Forest. That's how I found out who Jeff Teague was, because at Wake Forest, he put some people on some posters. I was like, whoa, who is this dude?
Everybody in that
This guy.
lineup was a good passer.
Horford,
Between Millsap and even Pero Antic off the bench, running 2-man game. Like, come on,
What
bro.
happened to Pero?
I think he just went back overseas.
So
You know
many
how it
guys
be.
just disappear.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I was
Front
watching
team.
some of the Lakers versus Magic in the finals. Rashard Lewis had
Was
a
that
31 in a finals game. It was killing. Killing.
Is
Yeah,
that
this is 09, I think.
the Aaron Aflalo miss? Is that in the finals or in the conference finals?
Aaron Aflalo miss. Which miss?
I think he missed a layup at the end of a game.
Like an open layup?
Had to be the finals.
It was the finals.
Or was you thinking about Courtney Lee? Courtney Lee had a
It was Courtney Lee.
Courtney
It was
Lee.
Courtney
Oh,
Lee.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
I know
Courtney
the
Lee.
Courtney
Sure
Lee.
was. Young Courtney Lee. Another thing in free agency, Lonnie Walker IV agreed on a 1-year deal with the Boston Celtics.
Still. The rich just got richer, man.
Y'all know my thinking. If I was an agent and all of these guys were my clients, these would be the deals my dudes would be getting. If the league is going to ice us out to not get the type of deals we want because you're either getting top maximum money or you getting this minimum stuff, we're going to the Celtics. We're going to the Celtics. We're going to the Nuggets. We're going to the Mavericks. We're going to load up and we're going to say, y'all fix this and make sure guys get paid, or you're going to have these teams super overpowered, like super. But my client would not be taking a bag from the Wizards. We would not be trying to get a minimum for the Wizards or the Bulls or anything like that. We're going to top-heavy teams where, Lonnie Walker is now signing almost in September with the Celtics. This is getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Because now Lonnie Walker he's a guy.
Yeah.
He's a guy. Who
Yeah,
will come
he
off
could
your
definitely
bench
come
and
off
give
the
you
bench.
13, 14 and change a game, man.
Yeah.
He's a guy.
I think that's like, it is bad, but it allows the top end talent teams who don't have a lot of flexibility with their money to get these talented players to come into their second unit. So I guess there's a plus and a negative. These guys aren't getting the money that they want, but the teams are getting quality role players.
This is the way to do it.
Yeah.
This is the way to do it. That's what Boogie is the one that started that. Like, y'all don't want to give me a chance off my injury? I'm signing with
I'm
the
a warrior
Warriors.
now.
Said I'm a warrior.
He's gonna actually play real minutes in the regular season at least.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He's
He
gonna
better
do that.
He
So
definitely he could, like P said, bro. I mean, he played for my team.
Yeah.
It was going crazy.
Yeah.
He literally had games where he did change the outcome of it, literally from his
I remember.
play, so.
I've
He's a really
always liked
amazing
Lonnie
player.
Walker. I've always thought we were going to get a little bit more from him, but I guess you just take what you can get in this league. So we still have like Dennis Smith Jr., who had a really good defensive year
Yeah.
with the Nets. He's still out there. Markelle Fultz hasn't signed anybody, right?
I read somewhere, and it was just a rumor, that he has had offers on the table, but they're all minimums, and they're holding out to not get a minimum. But at this point,
Dennis Smith Jr.?
no,
He
I'm
had
talking
a
about
good-
Markelle.
Oh.
But at this
He had a
point, you just got to do
disappointing
what you got to
season.
do.
Like I don't even know.
He was hurt, wasn't he?
I
Maybe.
felt like
Yeah,
some of
but-
that was he
That
literally
seems
just
like the
did, he
thing
fell
for
out of
him.
the rotation.
I
And he
just
could have been
Well, I
hurt.
mean, yeah, Jalen Suggs, what he does, Markelle don't
And then
do.
Anthony
so.
Black
Yeah.
was taking backup minutes.
there's just not a lot of appetite for a point guard that can't shoot.
Mm-hmm.
in
And we knew
2024.
that was the forthcoming for the Magic because
Mhm.
they had Suggs and then Black and then Cole Anthony. We knew somebody's going to be the odd man out. Probably was going to be Markelle.
They played 43 games last season.
Unless he had that
And
year
that's
that we
the
anticipated.
same way you was talking about Jeff Teague and like being able to get to the hole and just collapse it. I love that thing. I love that about Markelle. Like the thing is he just can't shoot. And like
yeah,
I said,
because
with
Jeff
the
Teague can
Magic,
shoot that thing.
they needed somebody to space the floor and he just wasn't providing that. But his ability to get downhill and get to the open spots in the lane, like he could really do that.
I
So
just
now-
don't know where
Yeah.
his spot is. Too.
So if I'm Markelle Fultz, I am probably trying to go to, again, I don't want to go to a Wizards. So off the top of my mind, I'm looking at Miami to go there.
I just feel like they just don't have an appetite for a non-shooting point guard either, though.
Shit, at this point, they need talent.
I was gonna say they could definally work with it. if
They
he
need
come,
talent.
though.
I'm trying to go to
He gonna be playing defense.
shit. Maybe I could try to go to the Clippers. Who is their backup point guard?
Chris Dunn.
Shit.
Chris Dunn now shoots threes and he makes them. So it's like we like Chris Dunn a lot.
I was going to
that's
probably have
true.
KPJ trying to play some point guard.
Shit,
I
I
forgot
try
about
to go
him
to the
too.
Bucks. F it. Nobody that they signed.
Do they have a roster spot?
Nobody that they signed.
That's also another part of it.
Nobody
so
that they signed fears me. They all good players, but I could still try to do something. We finna tag along, brothers.
So right now they got Dame and DeLon Wright as their point guard core.
It's a pretty solid backup.
Memphis. I'm going to Memphis.
Who they got?
When
as their
Ja
backup
come out, I
core.
can do the same. I could do what he does to a way lesser degree,
I'm glad you said that. Way less.
but I'm still attacking. You know what I'm saying?
But they got D Rose and Scottie Pippen Jr.
I'm going to Memphis.
But no, they're gonna be one of them teams that do like the backup point guard by committee because Marcus Smart will
Yeah.
probably,
Log in those minutes.
and then even Desmond Bain can do that as well. So
Yeah.
Rose probably that's not playing. But we also did see your dude get injured too.
G.G. Jackson is hurt,
Yeah.
which is so sad.
he did.
He
I
broke
didn't
his
see
Yeah,
that.
he broke his foot.
Okay.
It's so sad.
I
man.
did
But he
not-
should be ready
I did not see that at all.
for what they say for November. So maybe miss a month of basketball.
Not even because
Oh.
October start. It was like late October the season start.
Just no preseason.
Oh, I didn't know they said he was coming back that fast.
Yeah.
Well,
Another
I guess
thing,
I guess it all depends on how you break it.
where
best
and
thing
where
you-
the break
yeah.
The
is.
best thing to do though is to break a bone.
Yeah.
That's what I was told
Fully
when I-
heals versus like spraining it.
Yeah. Or
'Cause-
tearing something.
It's no timetable.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to just heal on its own. But if you break it, surgery, boom, cast, 4 to 6 weeks, you back.
Indiana secures TJ McConnell 4-year, $45 million contract.
A fan
That's
favorite.
That's good
over
money
there now.
right there.
Yeah.
Shout
That's
out to
good
TJ,
money.
man.
So $54 million over the next 5
He was-
years for TJ McConnell.
He was on that list too. Of those like special talents. It was like 4-foot jumpers.
Yes.
TJ
Bro,
McConnell.
yeah.
4-foot
yeah.
jumper.
No,
I
that's-
forget who I was
jumpers.
listening to.
That's the
One of his
best one.
teammates is like, I don't think I've ever seen him take a layup. It's just always a jump
I
shot
mean, he's
every
like
time.
5'10". He's
Yeah.
like 5'10". It's hard to get layups
Markelle
like that.
Fultz Raptors or did Davion Mitchell scare y'all from that?
No,
Davion Mitchell
Davion
doesn't
does not scare me.
anything.
Markelle Fultz
Yeah.
Raptors.
Ugh.
Now, I'm trying to see if I ever see TJ McConnell take a layup.
You can have a lineup out there with Markelle, Quick, Barrett, Scotty, Hurdle.
So I said, all you got to do is play with some shooters, man. Where he don't got to rely on his shooting, but he can do all his other strengths.
You know what's another hidden talent for TJ McConnell?
What?
The Nash dribble. When you dribble under the basket.
Oh yeah, the extra
And,
dribble.
he'll
Yes.
go on, and he'll go under the basket and then take that 4-foot jump
Oh
shot.
yeah.
TJ McConnell, man, he
So
made
he-
a lot of money this postseason run.
That means his close shot is probably like 46. That's why
He's
he's
just gonna be
doing that.
naming special talents throughout
Well,
the
no,
show.
his close shot,
Yeah,
shot
might as well.
has to be high because those are 10 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen.
But his driving layup is low, but his close shot is high.
somebody said the Peyton Pritchard half court shots.
Yeah,
Ooh,
definitely.
yeah, that's a good one. He will come in end of second quarter just to shoot a half quarter. But you know who actually has the best statistical numbers? Najee Marshall.
Really?
Najee Marshall is a heaver and he'll make them.
Mm-hmm.
I read an article of somebody doing exactly. Let me see if I can find this article so I can read y'all some of the other hidden talents.
I
But
feel like
Najee
Jamal
Marshall.
Crawford had that. This is just a
He did
random
hit a
one, but
lot,
Jamal
yeah.
Crawford had a lot of like half court buzzer beaters and like stuff like that.
And that's why we like Jamal because he did not give a damn.
About his
He was
shooting
all
about
for the
none of
circus
that.
shots. He said, "Bet."
There's somebody out there who has to be an incredible. It's just not on the top of my mind. Pick Dodger.
There's a lot of
KCP comes to mind.
I also think about Alex Caruso, but I don't know if he's top 1%. But like Alex Caruso's screen navigation is disgusting.
Yeah.
And for Jaden McDaniels to be nearly 7 foot, he's up there as well.
Yeah.
Because I rewatched Game 2 of Mavericks versus Minnesota Timberwolves, and I'm just watching it like Luka hit a lot of really tough shots because Jaden McDaniels was in his grill the entire
Pat Bev
time.
was really good at it too.
Because he got so low to
Pat
the
Bev,
ground to
yeah.
get around
Pat
it.
Bev
That's a
might be
good
what I'm
one.
thinking about actually, because he used to do the. He used to actually like swim through.
Dennis Smith Jr. is really good too. Dennis Smith Jr. I'm trying to think of like all the. It's usually like the guards that can really get low and just like really. KCP is very good at it though. Like I love when KCP does it.
Here goes some other surprise hidden talents. This is from Mike Shayer.
Can we guess?
From
Like,
Basketball
say the
Portrait.
player, and then can we guess what it is?
Oh yeah, that's a fun one. So I already mentioned Zeke Naji. The next one is hook shots. Who's the player?
Oh, I thought you were gonna give us the player and then say
It's the same difference.
Is this that guard?
He's not a guard, but he's not a center either. He's a
You was
forward.
thinking of Xavier Simpson.
Xavier
Yeah.
Simpson.
Oh no, like he's a real player. You ain't got to think end of bench. He's a
Robin
starter.
Lopez.
No, I said he's not a center.
Oh, you said he's not a center.
Mm-mm.
He said
Okay.
not a starter either.
He is a starter,
Oh, a
Ben,
lot of
Ben
flip
Simmons.
Mm-mm.
Ben Simmons came to my mind, but then he said he's a starter.
and he plays basketball.
Okay, this might be a little harder. But
Okay,
Eastern Conference.
he shoots hook
B-
shots.
bad team, bad team.
He's not a big that shoots.
Once I say it, you'll be like, oh, because he definitely shoots a lot of hook
Kyle
shots.
Kuzma?
Kyle Kuzma.
Oh my.
Oh,
God.
okay.
Told y'all. That's exactly what y'all was gonna
His hook game is underrated.
Y'all not getting this one. Blocking 3-pointers. It's a
Matisse
guard.
Thybulle.
No,
That is a good one.
it's a good guess though.
He does do it a lot.
Because this guy's not a defensive player whatsoever.
No,
So I didn't know he was even known.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Yes. He actually posted the worst defensive EPM of any player. But somehow he blocks threes.
That's so crazy.
He blocked 19
The
three-pointers
worst
last year.
EPM of any player?
Yeah. Any of the top 25 players, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Because his offense.
Should be enough to, yeah. Turnover avoidance? This is
Chris
just too
Paul?
difficult. No,
Tyus Jones.
it's a forward.
Nick
He
Batum.
upped his usage and assist rate while decreasing his turnover rate.
Scotty Barnes.
In fact, nobody in the entire league posted a lower turnover percentage than blank at 5.1%. 3-point bomb and wings typically post low turnover rates. Their job is to shoot when they get the ball.
Michael Porter Jr.?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I'm about to say.
But blank turns it over less than any other
Bronze.
sniper. Nope.
Oh, he damn sure they didn't call a sniper. Did they?
He's a sniper.
Western Conference sniper. He's coming off the bench because they can't trade the goddamn
Kennard?
starter.
Grayson Allen.
They can't trade the starter, so he's coming off the bench. Even though we all think that one day he's a starter in this league.
Western
Trey
Conference.
Murphy.
Trey Murphy,
Oh,
Oh.
good one. Yeah.
Keegan Murray. I'll give you the name and you tell me what his special talent is. I don't know if y'all getting these, bro.
Keegan.
Somebody's getting really
Yes.
specific.
What is
Lineups
Keegan's hidden talent?
according to Synergy, Murray allowed the fewest points per possession of anybody in the league in 101 defense. So it's isolation.
I was going to
defense.
say defense,
Oh.
but
I thought that was too particular.
Yeah, he allowed 0.68 points per possession as the isolation
he
defender.
did his thing.
Yeah, that's
And he's doing that against guarding Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Jalen Williams, Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell, Anthony Edwards.
That was his best thing last year. He took on those assignments. I remember seeing that because he was guarding Steph full court and everything.
The rest of them you got to pay to get. So sorry. That's
Shout
all I
out
got.
to
that's
Keegan.
crazy.
That's all I got.
That shit is not worth no damn money.
But you know, I do be supporting journalists, but
So support him.
I don't read his articles often enough to feel like it's worth it for me.
So you don't support him.
I do. Like I got
You could probably find him on Reddit.
I mean, yeah.
That's that's crazy.
I subscribe to Basketball She Wrote.
I'm subscribed to No Ceilings, Half Court Hoops, and everything else is like B-Ball Index, Cleaning the Glass, some college basketball stuff that y'all is not gonna be fucking with. Well, you said you watching college basketball this year.
Yeah. My people at Craft the NBA, let's just throw a lot of shots or like shout outs. They got a new feature coming soon. I cannot wait for. I don't even know what it is, But they teased, and it's a website I use all the time. So the fact that something's new is coming, I'm hyped.
That's actually hilarious.
Since we doing shout out to the high low.
Yes,
Shout out to the high
I did
low.
use them yesterday as well. And a lot of people in the comment section was like, "That's what he gatekeeping." So they knew.
Oh, because I got a bunch of DMs.
Oh, for real? You got to read the comment section. The community know.
Shout out to the high low. And shout out to my people at Intuition Hoops, still doing their thing, still holding us down. You dig.
When we come back, we're going to do a 2-on-2 draft of teams we think are going to have good records. Is that the way we phrase it?
Yep.
All right, let's get into it.
Why should you bet with Caesars Sportsbook? 2 words, Caesars Rewards. Every bet brings you closer to the type of benefits only Caesars can offer. Hotel stays, VIP experiences, sports and concert tickets, and more. It's not just an app, it's an empire.
Let's get it. We got the left side of the room versus the right side of the room. The way this is going to work, we are drafting all 30 teams. We did it last year around the deadline to figure out who would have the team or who would draft the best teams. And we're going strictly off win-loss.
Yep.
And we're going to keep track of this, and we're going to figure out the team that drafted the best teams, okay? It's 2-on-2, me and Mike versus Darrick and Pierre. And you cannot talk to your teammate to tell them who they should draft. You got to let your teammate think for themselves. Are we ready?
Yep.
Who gets the first pick?
Rock, paper, scissors?
Sure, go ahead. Y'all two. Rock, paper, scissors, team caps.
Hold
On
on.
shoot.
Okay,
Because
on shoot.
people be cheating.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I got your ass.
Cut them up.
You going first or you want me to start?
I'll go.
My boy.
We will take the Oklahoma City Thunder with the first pick.
It's a good pick. That would have been my pick as well. You can go ahead, team cap.
I'll take the Boston Celtics.
Yep.
Get the easy ones off the board.
Yeah, right. That feels right.
With our next pick, so we took the Thunder. Give me 1 second. The Wi-Fi in here sucks.
Go ahead, take Brooklyn so I can get my pick.
Uh-oh.
Our next pick will be, if this can load, I'll be able to see all of the teams.
Uh-oh, they call him Wi-Fi Washington.
Hey, shout out to my boy Flex. Shout out to my boy Flex.
The days where I needed Wi-Fi to get on my iPhone.
We're going to take the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Okay.
Not mad at that. I got a team, Mike. I'm hoping that they got us on
You're
the next
reaching
time around.
already?
No, I'm saying I'm
okay.
saving them.
Okay, go ahead.
So I am going to take regular season wins. Remember, this is regular season wins, yeah?
Yeah.
Give us Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh,
pick,
I thought you
good
was
pick.
about to switch teams. I was about to say,
No,
nah.
Milwaukee
Yeah,
Bucks.
I was thinking the same way. I was thinking the same way.
For us, the next team, the New York Knicks. There's a lot of depth over there. Definitely going to put up a lot of regular season wins.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the Sixers. Paul George is gonna add some help, but Joel Embiid are already a good about 50 wins.
Yeah, facts. As long as he's there, which he will be. He's playing all 82 this season from what I heard. I talked to him.
Yeah, look at you.
No,
Sources.
No, I didn't talk to him at all.
So who do y'all have over there?
We have the Celtics, Bucks, and Sixers.
And there we have.
We are currently at the Thunder, the Wolves, and the Knicks.
I like it. Our next pick is going to be a team that I think is super, super easy to pencil in. That's the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, it's a good call. I might be reaching a little bit for this team, Mike.
I know what he's doing. He's not saving them.
I think that the Phoenix Suns, because we need a
Oh.
Western Conference team, I think that the Phoenix Suns can win 50-plus games this season.
I'm not mad at it, but I feel like they would have been there.
I think the Phoenix Suns can win 50-plus games. They were one game away from it last year, and I think that with the additions that they have, they could win 5 more games this regular season with the continuity, new coaching, a point guard.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like they could be one of those teams.
We also
that,
just have all Eastern Conference teams until this point.
Oh, that shit
work out.
Yeah, that's
know
not
how
gonna
that
work
They're
out.
going to beat
out.
each other ass,
Yeah.
and then nobody
Yeah.
wins.
True, very true.
I thought you were reaching for another team, but interesting. I
The
like
other
that.
team I want to reach for, Chicago be there.
For me, I think it's only right that I go with the team with the best player in the league, and that's the Dallas Mavericks.
Are you giving him that?
Yeah.
I'm mad
He
you
said,
let them
yeah.
take the Mavs.
You know how hard he was riding the Mavs. They gonna beat the Celtics.
Did he say it was going to be a sweep and no game was going to be close?
Yup.
Then he had to Tatum song.
Now y'all drag.
But you see, he had to think about, did I say that?
Yeah. We just clocked his T.
Oh, my God.
I know it's another East team, but these are literally the top East teams. Give us the Cavs.
That was the team I was waiting for.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
a
really?
50-win team every year.
Yeah, that's the team I was just.
It's a
I thought he
50-win
was
team.
thinking about somebody else.
I thought that team was coming to me. I guess they leave me no choice. We're gonna take the Memphis Grizzlies.
That's the team I thought.
I
KD
thought they was
thinking
gonna
about reaching
fall.
for.
I low key thought they was gonna fall.
Do y'all have all the Western Conference teams? We have
We
all the
do.
Eastern Conference teams.
Oh damn,
We got the Knicks.
Because I'm looking at the West like, damn, y'all got everybody except for the Clippers that were in the postseason last year. Sheesh. Mike, we might have to go another Eastern Conference team, Brody.
That's how I'm feeling too.
God bless you.
No, yeah, I see the one you're talking about. And this is not like communication. We just thinking out loud right here.
But I don't think you would, because you didn't agree with this team last time I talked
This
about
is
them.
not communication. We're thinking out loud. Y'all literally communicate.
It's for the
And
podcast.
y'all was the ones that was quick to say, "Hey, no
I just
talking to
want
the
people
teammate."
at home to know the thought process. That's all.
So who pick is it?
It's my pick right now.
So you talk to your damn self. He don't reply.
I don't want to go another Eastern Conference team, man. But I'm looking at the Western Conference teams that are left, and it's such a dogfight.
I think you need to balance it out and take a West team.
I think so too.
Okay, so there's he wants the Orlando Magic. I'm already aware of this.
Look at his smile. You know.
I think that the Indiana Pacers will have a better record, so I'm drafting the Indiana Pacers.
Bet. I want the Orlando Magic.
My God. If he just gonna be a damn fool, we'll take it.
Facts.
Why
trying
did you
to
get
play
the
reverse
Magic, KB?
They just I just said I think that they're gonna have a better record.
How he gonna say I know what he wants?
You think,
Because I
but
know
we
who
know
you
it.
are. I know what this side of the couch is.
We know what you is.
I love offense.
You a Krispy Kremer.
Yeah, Mr. Paolo gonna be the best in the league.
You
I'm
got a
stuck on
chance.
two teams right now. These
Dude,
So
when
do
you
I.
16 and can do all that?
Okay, now he's turning into a Krispy Kreme employee of the month.
And you licked your lips.
That wasn't intentional. It just happened in the spirit of
I feel like whenever we say food and he picture it, he do that. Yeah.
He just tasted for a quick second in his mouth. We'll take the Pelicans.
Pause. We do need more Western Conference teams, Mikey.
Yeah, they all getting around to that same group.
Yeah, you just gotta hope that you get the one that blossoms, and the Pelicans could be that. You see Zion.
See DeJounte.
Also saw Paolo when they all went to overseas.
Yeah, they went
Tall
to
as hell.
Shanghai.
Yeah, okay. All of the
Towering
Jordan
over
athletes.
Tatum.
Yeah, bro. He looked like a full 7 foot, or Jason Tatum is smaller than I thought.
That's the reaction we had when we seen him in Summer League. We was like,
Yeah.
damn, he's taller than Jabari
And
Smith.
Jason Tatum is really fucking tall. Because when we met him, I was like, golly,
They're
that's
good 6'8".
So that means we got like Paolo's probably like 5.
He a
I
what?
said 5.
He's a good 6'8".
He might be 6'11.
Is there a bad
Talk about
6'8"
Paolo.
that I
No,
don't know
I was talking about Jason Tatum.
No, I
The-
know, I know.
Oh,
No, I've seen a bad 6'8". My fucking knees don't move no more.
I think when you say the good 6'8", that means like he a legit 6'8". It'd be the 6'8" people, but they be like
Mike, I
6'6",
know what you meant. I
6'7".
was just being corny.
Who's a? I'm trying to
Well,
think of
somebody out there that ain't
a
understand.
bad 6'10".
What's a bad 6'10"?
Like no, I feel like Bam is a bad 6'9". He really like 6'8".
That. Damn, you're going 1 inch. You're just going to deduct 1 inch.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because the 6, it's really with the shoes on. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Is it on y'all? Who is P?
We're taking the Los Angeles Lakers. Wild card.
I
Now we
wanted
just,
to
we just
take
play them
them.
upside. You never
Okay.
know what you're gonna get
Yeah.
from a LeBron team.
I wanted
They
to
can come
take
out and be
them.
hard. They can come out and be ass, but we're gonna take that chance.
All right, I'll take I think the Sacramento Kings additions
Damn.
can have them
That's
win
what
a
I
couple
thought.
more games.
That's what I thought P was going to take. But I'm not mad at it.
Upside, baby. Trust me.
Y'all took the Pelicans, right? Just
Pelicans are
confirm?
off the board.
Okay, bet. Y'all didn't take the Cavs, right?
Cavs
We
are off
did.
the
Come
board.
on now.
Trust me, I wouldn't
That's
have took
50
the Lakers
wins
over
right
there.
there.
I just don't remember
How we
hearing.
was
I just don't
sleeping.
remember hearing the Cavs. We're gonna take the Houston Rockets.
Okay.
At this point, I don't even think it matters if it's East or West no more. It's already about like the same on both sides. We'll go with. I'm thinking 2 teams. Let's go with the Warriors.
Okay, not mad at that.
Miami Heat.
Yeah,
There
that
we
was the
go.
pick I was thinking about.
That
too.
was the teams I
I
was
think they
thinking
have some good
between.
upside to be a good regular season team. I was hoping that they fell back to me. So now we just
You writing them down?
now we just going right.
Yeah, this coming to the bad teams a little bit.
who
I
you
see a
think got the
couple up
most
there that
potential.
got some that can make some noise.
But
though.
this is the area that's important
Yeah.
too.
Y'all got Houston, correct?
Yes, we
they just
took
picked them
Houston.
up.
Okay. All of the 20 top 10 seeds have been selected. So now we're going for the bottom feeders that might have good upside.
Yep.
With that being said, give us the San Antonio Spurs.
Hey, I bet.
We're gonna go with the Atlanta Hawks.
Did y'all hear that their governor said that their starting lineup might
What?
have Trae Young be the oldest person in the lineup? So that's like Trae Young, Dyson Daniels,
What
Zachary.
happened to Clint Capella?
They saying Onyeka Okongwu might be the starter.
Oh.
Zachary, Jalen Johnson. And I'm like,
They
cool.
mad at it.
Cool.
Yeah.
No, I don't think this team. I feel like this team has no choice but to try to
No.
win games and be competitive. Give us the Clippers.
Oh snap! The Clippers are still sitting there.
That's why I looked at you like that.
They
I
still could
realized
win.
that after
40
I They could
plus
win.
games. Yeah,
But I feel like they're on
I
the
thought they
lower
were
side.
drafted already.
That's a
low-key.
good boom or bust.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a good pick. Good value.
We're gonna take the Toronto Raptors.
Good value as well. Y'all
I gotta go for a team that's trying to tank.
took the Warriors.
No, y'all.
We
got
already
Warriors.
took the
Oh, okay, I
Warriors.
was about to
Yeah.
say. All right. So, hey, the Chicago Bulls might win some games, right? The over/under is 27.5. I feel like they could be a 30-win team. Chicago Bulls, get drafted, baby.
Homer pick right there.
You taking them or the Portland Trail? Like of the teams left,
That Portland team won no games last year, bro.
You got this, Millie.
nah, he'll fumble. 1 yard line, he'll fumble.
What?
1
All these
yard
teams
line.
are bad. There's no fumbling
Hey.
here.
I
Yes,
think
it
there's
is.
some upside.
There's some fumbling. Lock in.
There's some upside.
There is upside.
See, this is the part of the draft where he be putting on auto
No.
draft in the,
I
in the
see.
fantasy.
You need to lock in.
I'ma
This is
take
very
the-
important.
I'm gonna take the Detroit Pistons.
I knew
My
he was
guy.
gonna take the Pistons.
My guy.
I knew he was gonna take the Pistons.
I feel like there's a better team on the board. What you
It's,
think?
it's on me.
Yeah.
He don't know the better team. That's why he over there scrambling.
We're gonna take the Charlotte Hornets.
That's my boy. That's the team I was
You just
thinking
gotta
about.
hope LaMelo staying.
Yeah.
He stay
LaMelo
healthy.
healthy. That's a 30-win team. 26-win team.
They got females. Come on.
Oh,
Now.
true.
28.
Yep. It's only 2 teams left, right?
No.
No?
Utah, Portland,
Oh, okay. 4 teams left.
Washington, Brooklyn.
So happy my team's not the last team drafted. Shout out to me for drafting them early.
We go take Portland.
Okay. Aiden Anthony Simons, school.
Denny.
Okay.
Let them talk it up.
All
Talk up them 13 wins. Nah, they better get more than 30.
Y'all want to just flip a coin for the rest of this? It's
No.
like,
I want you
No,
to pick.
no,
your
these are the
team.
most important picks. These are the 11th and 12th round pick in the
Flip a coin.
draft.
I want you to pick.
all of these teams is winning 7 games.
One might win 9.
Oh, true. The team I think has the highest chance of winning 9, Portland Trail Blazers.
We just took.
They just
Oh,
took
y'all
them.
just took
We just
Portland?
took
Come on,
Oh.
D Mills.
Oh, my fault.
Lock in.
The team I think have a chance to win 8, the Utah Jazz.
They can still win 9 in the same conference.
Last 2 picks of the draft, right?
Yep.
It's between the Wizards
Between
and
bad
who
and bad
The
right now.
Nets.
the Nets.
Wizards, Nets. Who will have the better record?
The Wizards.
Yeah, I think that's the right answer.
We default got the Nets.
But you know, Dorian Finney-Smith might drop 13, 15, and 9.
might start off decent. That's your only hope.
Probably not.
Cam Thomas definitely finna start out decent.
There you go. Cam Thomas or Jalen Green? It's a conversation I saw on Twitter earlier, a couple days ago.
For what?
Who would you rather have on your team?
Jalen Green.
Yeah.
We need to relax.
Just a conversation that was
We
on
need
Twitter.
to relax.
Just a conversation.
Jalen Green definitely has more upside. I mean, I think Cam Thomas has definitely had like more of the like flashy scoring moments, but I think Jalen Green's a more complete player. Especially from when
That's
you see him
crazy
on
because Jalen Green not even
Not
there
yet.
yet.
No,
as a complete player.
I'm just saying he's more.
But he's got a little bit more to his game than
I'm
just
taking
scoring.
Jalen Green just because we've seen it on a larger scale
Yeah, that-
consistently. I know at the worst what I'm getting. Cam Thomas, it feels like there's some excitement for us because it felt like he kind of been handcuffed, and then they had the other teams where this is the first year where we're going to be able to really see him do whatever he want to do, and there's some excitement with that. But that don't make him better than Jalen Green. We got to
No.
pump our brakes here.
Yeah.
We really got to pump our
I
brakes
think
here.
that's just people being thirsty for the start of the season again. You know how I get in that off season.
Sure, this stuff happened in the regular season too. The
Yeah, no,
crazy
fair.
convos is always gonna happen in the association, man.
I think that's just the internet.
Yeah.
I think that was just literally what just drives clicks.
There was a post on Reddit.
I don't even think some of these stuff be about clicks. I think there just be a fan account. That's like,
No,
I love the
nobody was
Nets.
doing it for shock value. I think
Yeah.
that they were genuinely asking themselves who would they rather have. There was a post on Reddit a few days ago from Pure Connections 1234. What is an NBA conspiracy theory that you believe in? Y'all have any? Hey, y'all mind?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how to put it in. Pause. The draft shit. Like a bunch of how drafts used to turn out and the lottery used to be. I believe some of this shit was controlled.
That was
I don't
rigged and
think it's
stuff.
all. Oh my gosh, the kid from Chicago is going to the Bulls and they magically got the number 1 pick.
1.2% chance.
You know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh, they
Nah, that was
really
real
did
though.
it.
They ain't. That was real.
The kid from Akron is going to go to the Cavaliers.
the one, there's two that I think have a really good chance. It's the Patrick Ewing one, considering what the Knicks were
Right.
at that point.
That's another one that I don't. I mean, yeah, I would like to think so, but
2012 draft. The New Orleans Pelicans did not have an owner. They needed someone to buy this team.
because it was before that owned by the NBA, correct?
Yeah. And guess what? Who won the lottery that year? The Pelicans.
Anthony Davis got to the Pelicans.
And then they were able to sell the team right after the Anthony Davis draft pick to owners because they have a generational type of talent. Like, I don't know how real that is, but I feel like the pieces fall into place. We need someone to buy this team. Nobody's interested because nobody cares about this organization.
If it's got money in the equation, I don't think you can really question. Or like, I think it adds more validity to it if money is in the equation.
Yeah,
Especially
then
talking about selling the team, like that's millions and millions and millions of dollars right there.
And then they take the pulling of the names off TV too. Like when they used to put it in like a thing and then he would
Come
go
with
in
just
there
the
and
envelope
grab,
now?
Yeah. They took that all off TV.
But now they have reporters and people in there to watch it happen live.
Okay.
Remember, we went that one year, but we messed up thinking that we was going to be in there. So there's like a big room. They make sure people keep their they take the cell phones until the actual thing gets announced on the internet and on TV. But they do the drawing in front of everybody either way now. But back in 2012, I don't think that was the case. Or back in 80, whatever Patrick Ewing year was, 84, I don't think that was the case either. I mean, no, they did it on live TV then. But people speculate that the one that had the Knicks, the envelope had a crease to it. So when he reached his hand in there, he was reaching for the crease. And then it was like, the New York Knicks have the first pick in the draft.
Oh.
Another one that I don't know. I'm just always kind of grab my mind is Michael Jordan retiring and going to baseball.
Because of the gambling stuff?
Yeah. I'm not saying I believe it, but it's just interesting.
I'm just looking at the ones on Reddit. It said Ryan Anderson sucked at shooting in predominantly red arenas due to him being colorblind.
I read that one as well before.
Is that a fact?
If you click, is it an article?
No, it was just
they'll give you a number. Like when he was playing, when he was with the Houston Rockets / any other team with red arenas, his shooting percentage was significantly less than if he played anywhere else, which is such an insane idea. Because
and what's the case of
Here's
going to Cal?
it said in Chicago he shot 33%, 33% from the field, 29% from three, and 87 from the free throw line. And compared to his other spots, were like 40%.
Oh, so at red he does the worst, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that makes sense because he went to Cal. All blue, baby.
Don't worry about it.
College.
But is it confirmed that he is colorblind?
That's what I was asking. 'Cause,
Ryan
I mean, that would kind of
Anderson
clear things
in
up,
college
right?
was a bad boy.
Yeah.
Who actually sat down and figured that out?
People.
That's so crazy. Like
People, bro.
Who sat down and was like, wait, there's a correlation to where he struggles. It's only in the red arenas.
But so my question is, so when he did play for
The
Rockets, like how many years did he play for the Rockets? 2 years.
Was his numbers worse than what they were?
He was also kind of older then.
You know, he's only 28.
With the Rockets?
Yeah.
Damn.
His first year with the Rockets, he was 28.
Yeah, he's still in his prime.
I definitely believe that Otto Porter related to Wilt Chamberlain. That's what I believe, bro. They look too alike.
Dude,
Same mustache, head shape, hairline.
that's crazy. Talking about some. Okay. I'm trying to look at his splits at home versus away when he was with the Houston Rockets. So I feel like that'll tell us a lot about this theory. Also, I feel like Ryan Anderson could come out and say he can confirm or you got the numbers? He can confirm or deny it. So when he was with damn, you need a new phone, brother, or is that just the case?
That's a screen protector. That's
you need a
cracked.
new screen protector then.
I do. I need a new case too.
You got the one where you can just get it free every time?
A what?
You got a thing where you can get your free screen protector like every time? Like at
No,
T-Mobile,
like
if
you
you
do a
buy a certain
warranty?
screen protector,
Nah, I probably got that.
you can get it free.
I'm
every
gonna tell you.
time
I'm
come
gonna
in.
tell you something, brother.
What?
Us three ain't like you.
No, it was literally just a deal
This
that
is
they
the
had.
king of the deals.
Wait, what's wrong with that deal?
It's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying you the king of the deals. That's
Oh.
all. It ain't nothing wrong.
When Ryan
when
Anderson
I bought
played
my
at
phone,
home,
they gave it to
I
me.
know. I'm just saying. I know Mike ain't in there like, what's the deal? Like, get on the phone case.
these
He
numbers
want
are
that deal for that 2 for 15.
37% from the field, 33% from three, 77% from the free throw line at home. That's not good.
No.
On the road, 46% from the field, 46% from three, 93% from the free throw line.
He was torching.
His free throw percentage dropped by 15 points from being at home versus away. Like, that feels like a good conspiracy theory. If it drops off that much between a home game versus a road game, like the others, like sometimes you shoot bad. Free throws is one of those things that's pretty consistent throughout your
Yeah,
career, home
absolutely.
or away. So that's a really, really good one. Some of these other ones are not even conspiracies, like the referees rigging Lakers versus
That's one of the.
Kings.
I
That's not
hate
even
when
a
people talk
conspiracy.
about
That's
rigging things.
That's like happened.
I think the refs do play a factor.
They didn't
What?
need to do that. The Lakers gonna beat them anyway.
Everybody is on PEDs. Thoughts?
No, I don't think so.
I won't
think
say
it was
everybody.
I mean,
Gilbert,
I think-
Gilbert Arenas mentioned this on his podcast.
But yeah.
But they drug test so frequently.
Okay.
At least it seems like they do.
Right.
And you want to know my conspiracy? That is not even a conspiracy. I don't care.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, I don't care either.
Same thing with baseball. You know how many guys was doing performance enhancing drugs that didn't hit like Barry Bonds? Because at the end of the day, you still have to have hand-eye coordination and hit the ball out of the park.
My only pushback on that is like if me and Mike are competing for the starting first base spot and he's on PEDs, that kind of forces me to start doing PEDs, and I don't want to do PEDs, but I can't compete because he's hitting 60 home runs a year.
But I think that's why the problem became what it became when it was the steroid era, was because you had to keep up. So if I'm Barry Bonds and all of these other guys and these pitchers, Roger Clemens is pitching already insanely, and now he's on PEDs. Shit, I damn near couldn't hit him when he wasn't on them. Now he on them. That 100 mile per hour is it used to kind of fall off and dip around a 5th or 6th inning. It's still the same punch. I'm in the 7th inning and this motherfucker still.
He act like it's the first inning. He just got a warmed up
So
arm.
okay, you know what? I got something for your ass. Catch me next season. Catch me next season. I'm gonna be buff.
He 100 pitches in, just going.
Just
Hell no. That's all I got as far as conspiracy theories go. Some of these other ones are just.
I do think one of them's not this. I do think that Seahawks Patriots game was rigged.
Which one is that? That's
When
the
it
one
was-
he
he-
didn't run.
They didn't
think
run.
so?
Yes.
I just think they
That
made
was
a
a bad
stupid
play
ass
call.
decision.
One of the worst play calls
try to
ever.
be too smart.
What about it? Makes you think
That
it's rigged?
last possession on the goal line helped Tom Brady get that last win.
You
That
just
one
think
of
it's-
But
those-
who would that be
What?
rigged by? The
I think
coach that
The
called the
league.
play? The league?
He's trying to say
Yeah.
that it was
So-
such a dumb play that there is no way in
So the
hell
league
that that was
called
the
the
actual play
the
call.
play caller and said, "You got to throw this ball right now." And then he said to Russell Wilson, "You got to throw a pick right now." The safety, the safety jumped that pass. It wasn't like he lofted
The
it in
corner,
the air.
corner,
The corner, yeah.
yeah.
He jumped
Malcolm
that pass
Butler.
so heavily that like it would have taken a million mouths to work.
But in that game, Marshawn Lynch was getting over 5 yards a carry. They needed 1 yard.
But I think there's a difference between stupidity and rigging.
Yeah.
I think they was just being fucking stupid.
Yeah, the players on that team still talk about that to this day because that play was just not smart.
Bro, that's a icebreaker right there. I feel like people be talking about that when you make a conversation with somebody new and it come up. Like,
Yeah.
that's something that you just talk about right then.
But yeah.
Group
Like-
chat said Pete Carroll used to do sillier stuff at USC. That's why we lost Vince Young in the Rose Bowl. So there we go.
I just couldn't imagine having a man on my team named Beast Mode with 1 yard left.
That's
and
why
not giving him
that's
the ball.
that's the significance of it. But for that to be rigged because they wanted Tom Brady to win, you could have just had Tom Brady 36 on there.
Yeah.
That'll look too obvious.
That's what Peyton Manning did to the Panthers, ain't it? One into like 36-3 or some shit, or 10. Cam Newton and them lost.
Oh.
Man, Peyton Manning was carving them boys up.
Here's the last one that got the most upvotes, so maybe it's real. Before the 2003 season,
And you said for Tom Brady to get one last one?
He ended up
got
getting
one more,
another
yeah.
Anthony Carter was supposed to have his player option picked up for like $4 million, but his agent forgot. His agent reportedly spent like 15 years paying him back. The Heat, thanks to not giving Carter that, not picking up that $4 million, were able to sign Lamar Odom. It was a franchise-altering move as Odom thrived, and they were able to flip him for Shaq.
I heard about this in a video. Not the details of his agent forgetting, or maybe they did mention, but yeah, it loopholed them into getting Shaq. I don't know what video I was watching.
And they said that Bill Duffy, who was the agent right there, he was a 15-year agent, and he was too big of an agent to forget to pick up an option.
Oh.
That's
That's
a
crazy.
good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
That does sound fishy.
I forgot.
So that 2006 championship is rigged. Sorry.
You got to take it away.
Got to take it away.
The most rigged thing is the Hornets, owned by the NBA, didn't let Chris Paul go to the Lakers.
Yes.
That's the most
Yes.
rigged
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
if we just being honest.
Yeah.
That to me is rigging. When people started talking, man, he made the 3-point shot because they rigged it. You got to have so
Hey,
much
bro.
shit got to go
When
on.
I was a kid, and I mean a kid, I used to think that the basketball had a string on it.
I never
And that
thought
was how it was fake. They was shooting it, but they would use a string to have it go in.
I used to always. I remember watching as a kid. I used to be asking Roscoe. I used to be like, "How do they always make it nothing but net? Like it always just go in." And I was like, whenever I'm playing, it never just go in like that all the time. But when
I think we know why.
Yeah, we know a few reasons why. Your jump shot ain't theirs. In the Plex, we played on double rims. It's a lot harder to do.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. Yeah, I just think that's my form of rigging. I never think like the football. Think about how many people have to be in on that for that to go. People talk too much, especially with the internet. Nothing would be safe. We would know everything. You feel me? Like, think about all the people who got done wrong or blackballed or feel some type of way or didn't make as much money as they wanted or whatever. People that are just bitter. You can't have it's not really much secret you could have. I mean, they could try to rig it, but I just think if you doing something like that, all them people have to be in on it, man, hell no. If you rigging something, you can't have more than 5 people in on it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because something
It take one person. And it's like you could be telling somebody you trust, and it's like you kind of leave that circle, and then from there on, it's not coming back. Like, it just take that one person to leak it, and then all of a sudden the world
it's
knows.
gone.
It ain't no secret no more.
I also spent some time watching this game. It was Miami Heat versus Utah Jazz from 2005.
Uh-oh.
And it was like full HD. And I was like, whoa, what a beautiful, because, you go back to watch these old games.
Yeah.
You squint and like, who the hell is that?
Because we didn't get an HD in till 2008.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? This game was 2009, so it makes sense that it was full
Okay.
HD.
Oh,
My
okay.
fault. This game went to double overtime. Wade had 50.
No, speaking of that, though, I was watching a video breaking down the flex offense of Jerry Sloan or whatever after I had watched the Jazz. There was a play where Jordan hit a jump shot in the finals over Byron Russell, and it was HD.
Oh,
I'm going to show y'all. It was HD. It blew my mind. I said, if they can give me this with the full, I would watch every second of it because this was I'm just like enamored at how this look. I'm going to show y'all.
bro, it was a video that was going around Twitter. It was like France in 1900 or something. It was like black and white, and they were just like, "Man, Will gotta be lying because how they got footage of this, but they don't got footage of the 100
That's another
point game."
conspiracy. Is that
Mello on
real?
his podcast said he's seen the footage.
Oh, okay.
Carmelo?
Yeah.
He's
He the
seen
only
footage.
person in the
I was
world.
gonna say,
Oh, hey.
back to your point,
we
they will
gotta
get on
stop.
there and say anything.
Somebody else just said something crazy.
He ain't got no screenshot of it. He ain't just take a picture of the
Somebody
screen one
else just
time.
said something crazy. I
Bro.
forgot. Let's wrap this up, though.
Golly.
We
I
got a
saw the
draft.
I'm
footage.
gonna say that next time.
Nobody else in the
next
world
time
has
I'm trying
seen
to
this
flex,
footage.
they be like, "Yeah, I seen footage of the 100 point game. I seen it."
Hey, you won't believe it.
Do
He
you know
was
how
hitting
much
threes.
money will be made?
He was hitting threes.
Oh, man. We appreciate y'all watching, listen to this episode.
Short
of Numbers on
episode
the
because we
Board.
got a draft.
We got to get to our draft.
We
Pull
love
up, pull up at Mike's apartment if you want to be at the draft with us.
No, we're not streaming it.
We'll put the address in the comment section. Stay tuned.
That was the first thing that I just tweeted a GIF. It was like, it's draft day. Like, hype. Somebody's like, you streaming it? I was like,
some stuff we just want to do.
unless y'all
That's why
want
we
to.
need a TV show.
We do need a TV show.
Let's just do the league part 2.
Say less.
Appreciate y'all. See y'all soon.